Alright, we're back. Yes, we will continue our adventure. And we are headed out of town to find our sister who ran off after destroying what was left of the village supply of beans. Though on the way out, I do want to stop by the item shop and see if we can fill in some of the gaps in our equipment. So the required level for all the gear here is level 1. We don't quite have enough for the strongest sword and shield. How much to attack is going to be a pretty big deal when we're dealing with slimes. So we'll upgrade our sword. And then let me check out my equipment here. I've got nothing on my head and arms, so we'll start there. Can't afford the headgear. So we'll go with the leather gloves. Wait, what did it say? He said something. It might have just been a reminder to equip it. And then he would have offered to let me equip, but I was exiting out of the conversation too fast. Is there anything else I can actually afford? Upgrade in footwear. Let's go for it. Alright, and then it asks, do you want to equip it right away? We'll say yes. That other line of dialogue must have just been special to buying your first piece of armor. A reminder from the game. Alright, so we've got some levels to gain. Some what? Oh man, I don't think I saw this before when I played it the first time. So far, the results of Tessa's alchemy. Great success once, success 3 times. Failures 628 times. Injured people 0. Well, at least there's no injuries. Oh, there's no rainbow in the sky. Pretty sure this is just going to say the village. Make sure your defenses are complete before leaving town. Well, we did what we could with the gold we found around, so like the guy said earlier, you just run into monsters to initiate a battle. And it's a cute little slime. This top one here is just attack. You choose the enemy you want to hit. This is spell, item, and equipment. If if you want to change things in the middle of battle. But for now, it's going to be pretty simple. We don't have any spells, we don't need to use any items, so we're just going to attack. And I could go and get my sister right away. She's the entrance to where she is a little bit further away from town, and there's some stronger monsters over there, so I want to gain a couple of levels first. This is a Momon, which is adorable until they go to bite you. I think it's supposed to be a cross between a cow and a little demon. There are puns everywhere. I'm not going to catch all of them because my Japanese isn't that strong. But the pun there being that in Japan, cows don't say moo, they say mo. Alright, and sometimes monsters will drop a treasure chest. And we got another herb. As you can see in this game, equipping different stuff changes how your character looks on the field. Level up. We learned a new spell, we learned heal. So now that if we go to spell, there's Hoimi, which is heal. It can heal us for around 25 HP, just one person. There will be multi-heal spells later on in the game. Oh, speaking of, I wanted to kind of poll everyone. If you have any thoughts on what kind of class, fighting class you'd like to see. After a certain point in the game, you can kind of switch to any class you want, but you have to choose one to start with that you'll be for quite a while. Also wanted to know if anyone had a preference on which of the 5 races I would turn my character into. There is, I believe, Yakuza can drop a straw poll link. But there are 5. There's dwarf, ogre, elf, weddy, and the kuklipo. And I'll go over each of those in a little bit here. Because the game is actually going to give me a very good opportunity to talk about each of them in just a bit. Not items. I don't quite need it yet, but I'll use heal for now just in case. Oh, thank you, Nathan. until I've got maybe one more level before I head off to go get my sibling. Oh, you can see here, there's some new monsters over there. It's a sign that we're heading into slightly more dangerous territory. The village is back the way we came. The forest we want to go to is over this way. And there are shiny things on the ground, which could be, in this case, they're herbs. They could be different crafting items, other items that you can use in battle. Let's try our luck against one of these rabbits. Saw right before, oh no, yeah, both of them. Saw right before battle that one of the other rabbits aggroed on me and was heading right for me. That'll happen when your level is sufficiently lower than what you're surrounded by. Or there are some monsters that will always aggro on you no matter what. And we're really lucky that this hammerhood keeps missing on his attacks. Incredibly lucky. I'm not sure how much damage a crit from one of these guys could do. That was just a normal hit, but I dodged, thankfully. Yeah. A crit might be able to take me out in one shot. There we go. There's level 3. No new spell this time, though. And this guy's coming after us. He's an onion. Boss onion is the worst onion. Is that your opinion after having played the game? Okay, so we got some. Let me go over those. They are. They're spider webs, basically. If you use these as an item on an enemy, it lowers their agility, consumed on use, like most items in these games. Let's see. Stone has something carved into it. Those of us who have been blessed by the gods, just a sec, and bestowed with this wide world, have sworn to put our strength together, to support each other and live together. We hope that this vow will last for all eternity. And we leave behind these figures at the center of the world, in this place where our beloved compatriots are. So, well, I was going to talk about those stones, but apparently we have something else to do first. This and this, put them inside, close the lid. Alright. This time, for sure, something awesome is going to come out. It's a happy hat. Tessa received the happy hat. Alright. Something awesome came out. Oh, big sis. You arrived at a great time. Here, I'll give this to you as a present. I'm sure it will look good on you. I'm pretty sure it will look silly, but I'll wear it anyway. Alright then, big sis, what are you doing in a place like this? You wouldn't call the hat awesome? But Abba-sama is calling me? Is this finally the day when Abba-sama is going to rely on my alchemy? Alright, let's go back to Abba-sama's place. Take me with you. Don't forget the hat I made. More party members. So now we've got our sister with us. Though we can't actually equip her with anything, it seems. So we'll put the hat on. Okay. Well, there goes the big hair. Let's see. Do we want to change headgear from show to not show? Okay, I'll leave this up to you guys. Do you want to see the hat, or do you want to see the hair? Meanwhile, I'm going to change my screen settings. So this is your axes. This is vertical, normal, or reverse, horizontal, normal, or reverse. I'm good with them the way they are. Do you want the camera to move automatically? I'm okay with that. This one controls the speed at which your camera moves. That's slow, that's normal, and that's fast. So I'm just gonna leave it on normal. Hide the hat? Okay. Oh, while I'm at it, I might as well. So you can choose between 1 to 5, 5 being smallest, for the background music and the sound effects. Alright, so save those ones for last. So here we'll have a description of the different races. So this is the Water Clan, the Wedi. They live freely on beautiful islands in the ocean. Their bodies are blue, just like the water. Let's see. They dislike things that tie them down and hold song and love dear to them. The only time they really fight is when is to protect those they love. Okay, so that's the Wedi. They look a little bit like fish, cross between a fish and a person. This next one is the Earth Clan, the Dwarves. They reap the benefits of the large mountains and live together along with the earth. They're small in stature and have large ears. They are highly skilled. And have strong desires. Their prevailing characteristics are their dexterity and their agility. They have a very advanced civilization that they have built up. The dwarves, like it said, they are short. They their skin color tends to range anywhere from like green to yellowish green. Yeah, big round ears. This one is the elves, the clan of wind. They love nature and live together with the forest. Their stature, they have small wings on their backs. And lovely figures. Let's see. Formalities and tradition are very important to them. They study the depths of the workings of the world. And have brought many highly important or revered spells. They have many important and highly skilled spell users. The elves look a bit like fairies. They're a little shorter than humans, wings. Yeah, like Yaxanachan's saying. They tend to have more pink skin tones. This is the flower clan, the Puklipo. They live in colorful towns that look like picture books. They strive for fun in their everyday lives. They're soft and cute and small. They have high magical ability and dexterity. So instead of fighting, they are more suited to creating things, which they use to further their enjoyment or whatever it is that they're passionate about. Cute little round things. That's a pretty apt description. And then last we have the ogres, the fire clan. They live in the harsh wilderness, and have strong power. They're very large. They have large bodies, and horns and tail. They're a militant people, so they respect those who are strong. The strong among them use their strength to protect those who are weaker and those that are important to them, and will risk their lives to do so. Ogre, big, horns, tail, red skin tones. Yes. So those are the 5 races that the game is named after that we can turn into. So this one is the clan of courage, humans. They can live in whatever, or in any land. They're neither tall nor small. They don't really have a place of their own, however. When danger befalls them, they don't give up and they stand up against it with hidden courage. And then this last stone is the clan of the sky, the dragons. These are holy beings who watch over the world from the far reaches. They have great strength and are able to come down to land in short order and keep the peace. Yeah, I wish I could be a dragon too. It will be a long time before we see any dragon people. And we spent so much time here that these have respawned. Yes, if you've got any kind of preference over what kind of race I will change my character into in the game, click that straw poll link that Yakuzune-chan put in the chat there. I don't have a poll for it, but if you have any kind of preference over battle classes, let me know. I believe there's a generic, there's warrior, mage, priest, or cleric. I've still got HP, I can fight a few of these guys on the way home. There was a martial artist and a minstrel. I think those are all of the classes that you can start as. As you may have noticed there, the game has a little bit of a grace period once you get out of battle, where you can't get into another one right away, on the off chance that there's a monster who happens to be right where you are when you pop out of battle. So you have just enough time to get away. Yeah, I can turn down the sound effects. Okay, I'll knock it down one notch because the rest of the sound effects are pretty quiet. Let me know. I'll get into another battle here. Let me know how it is now. Is that still too loud? It's noticeably louder than the rest of the sound effects in the game, which is weird. Should I lower it one more notch? I think before we head in, I'm going to stop by, what's this one over here? Stop in my house and get a free rest. If you just go over to the bed, rest. How much money do I have? 100. see what other armor I can pick up for now. Right above the numbers over there on the right, that stat is defense. And this one is shield guard chance. So chance for when you have a shield equipped that it will block all damage. Well, I don't have a shield at all, but... I think I'd rather just wait and get the better shield. Do that for now. Okay. Now to go see what Abba wanted. Okay, I wasn't sure if we needed to go talk to Sheeny first or if this would just automatically happen when we came back, but it's all good. Okay, Sheeny says he's going to go wake her up. Grandma's usually grumpy when she gets woken up, so... Excuse me, Grandma. Mel has brought Tessa. Wow. She's a spry old lady. Grandmother? You look energized? Yes, and I'm not sure what that second bit says. Oh, she finally got some good rest. Thanks to that, waking up was also good. It's a pretty good pillow. Thank you very much. Alright, everyone's here. Now, Sheeny, gather up all the people in the village. I'm going to convey to them Kame-sama's basically his decree, or pass on something that he'd said. Alright. This is not a very large village. People of Eterne Village. Listen to what I have to say. As the priestess who has been entrusted with Kame-sama's words, I will tell them to you exactly as I was told. Everyone in the village wears the exact same clothes and it's disturbing to you. I figure it's just because they just make one style of clothes and then everyone has to fit in it. At least we can get some more interesting looking armor from the shop. I don't know why they don't vary it up though. Before long, this village will have a terrible disaster befall it and it will be destroyed. Everyone in the village is going to die without a single survivor. Wow. This is probably not the best way to announce it to the whole village. But that can't be. What is this? Has Kami-sama abandoned us? Silence. There is more to this foretelling. The village will die, but there is one single beam of light remaining. To the north, there is a legendary plant called the Tensu flower that blooms in the pure water cave, and if we have it, we will be able to avoid the destiny of destruction. Oh, that's great. But I've never heard of a Tensu flower. True. The Tensu flower grows in a secret place that none of us have ever set foot in before. And I will decide now who is to go fetch it. It will be my grandson Shini and Mel. And Tessa. These three. Disaster will try to come after us, but I will also use all of my strength. I, together with Kami-sama, will protect this village. Oh, that's just like Aba-sama. Oh, thank goodness. We can rest easy now. What's that over there? A monster! A monster's in the village! Guys, it's an onion. What is this? Everyone, stand down. That was a little dramatic for an onion, but why was a monster able to get inside? What's happened to my barrier that's supposed to keep monsters from finding the village? Onions are the worst. I'm not a big fan of onions myself. What will happen to us? Aba-sama said everything's okay, but if we're gonna be destroyed like it was said, that's right, I can't believe the barrier would break. Everyone, please remain calm. We will go and get the Tensu flower right away. Now, let's hurry. The pure water cave that has the flower in it is far to the north. Let's offer a prayer at my house and set out right away. Shinny joins the party. That sound effect was a bit on the loud side too. Continue, yes. So now that we've got 3 people in the group, monsters will go a lot faster. Oh, what do you have to say? Go north to the cave and get the flower? Monsters came into the village. With this situation, perhaps the monsters on the outside are growing stronger. We'll protect this village with all our strength. You guys go to the far north and come back with that Tensu flower. Head on and take on some stronger enemies. Oh, I don't think I showed the map here before. Check out all the little side areas where they might have hid treasure. Oh, they still aggro on me, but hopefully they'll go down a lot faster with 2 more party members. Looks like Sheeny has some attack spells, and Tessa had some healing. Okay. Not cool. believe this is the first dragon quest where you can actually move around on the battlefield. And if your weight stat is larger than that of your enemy, you can actually push them, which is helpful if you're trying to keep something from attacking, say, your healer. It doesn't, however, work when you have two characters pushing in opposite directions. Level up. What did we get? Learned a new spell. Let's say Zao. Yes, so this is a revive spell. It does not always work, and it only revives them with 1 HP. But at this point in the game, it's better than nothing. Because we've only got the one Yggdrasil leaf. When Tessa attacked this bunny corn the last time, it got angry at her. Oh, now it's angry at me. This one's angry at me. And that can happen anytime you attack a monster. If they get angry at you, they will attack you single-mindedly, or whoever it is that they're angry at. So if it happens that they get angry at, you know, a mage or cleric, a really squishy character, then you'll want to do everything you can to keep the monster from getting close enough to hit them. If you're a stronger hitter, a tank type class, and you have the health and the armor to tank those kinds of hits, it's helpful to be the one that they get angry at. Nothing hidden back here. But there's a slime knight blocking this little entrance to the next area. See how we do against him. Huh. It wasn't hidden around the back corner. It was right here next to the pillar. So there we got... previously what we'd gotten for MP restoration were these little bottles that heal 10 each time. What we just picked up was a holy magic water. It will give back about 35 magic. So that will be really handy in a fight where you want to restore someone's magic very quickly. Beyond this point is the unexplored land. Those from Eterne Village are not permitted to enter. But we were told to, so we gotta. Our level's doing. Alright. Do a little bit more grinding before heading home to pick up some new gear. This is the unnamed grassland. It's little demon things. Gremlins. Level up. New spell. Dehoy me. Oh, that was not me. That's... Won't let me look at their stats. Okay, it was probably Tess learned it. Or it wouldn't show me because it's a battle only spell. When you cast it, it slowly heals up one companion for a max of 60. This place look like? Explore around over here. Giant evil trees. Had it walk right through me. did a dance against Tessa and actually stole some MP from her. Thankfully, the wand that Tessa's equipped with and the staff that Sheenie has both allow them to regain some MP if they land a physical attack with them. It's stealing magic from me. Treasure chest. Let's get out of the way of the monster walking through before we grab that. Another herb. Some sparkly things over here. Oh, some more of those spider webs. Okay. It's like powdered poison or something like that. It causes an enemy... It's a poisonous powder that causes enemies to be stunned. Why not? Let's fight you. Expect the trees to start throwing apples like in Wizard of Oz. They do kind of remind me of that now that you mention it. What do we have for gold? Not bad. Alright, a crit. Slime Knights have slimes on their shields. Let me take a closer look. Oh, they do. Huh. But if I'm not mistaken, that's the same... Yeah, I got the same sword that I've already got equipped. Well, I can sell it. Anything over in this corner? No? Now would probably be a good time to head back, get some more equipment. Save and take a break. I'll fight you on the way out. No, his shield guarded. Another sword to sell, another level. No new spells this time though. Some more items to slow enemies down. Now the slimes are scared of me. Sunset's pretty out here. Okay. First I want to get this shield. Gonna equip it right away? Yes. I'll save the hat for last since I've already got one on. We'll take the 2 increase in defense for the armor and equip it right away. Leather pants. Looks much more suitable for battle. Let's see, we've got that and that already. Just need the hat. and a better sword. All right. Heal up at my house. I don't know what we're gonna do with only two beds and 3 party members. Shani can just go home and sleep and meet us up front. Shini, not Shani. And it's a long way to go save, so I'll just wait on that until we have our full set of gear. But now is a good time to take a break, so I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll see you then.